What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and we went ahead and cashed a couple of two-mans yesterday. So these three right here were on the VIP. I sent these out to the VIP, and then actually the YouTube play that I sent out yesterday just cashed for us as well. So I told you guys I took the Moors because this game should be a longer map, a longer match, and you can see it actually went 13-11, which is the longest a match can go without going to overtime. For some reason, it's taking a while to get into PrizePicks just because to fully cash, because I think they went through like this pause. They had to reset the game, so it took a while for the game to finish. So I think they're kind of working on some logistics, but these guys went way over. I think this guy got like 19 kills. This guy got like 17 kills. Maybe it was flipped or something like that, but these guys went way over their projections because this game was a really close match and it went 13-11. So if you guys don't know, it is first to 13, so whoever gets 13 rounds first wins the game. So when we take the Moors, we want it to be a longer game. We want it to take a while for the first team to hit 13 kills and to win the game, maybe even go into overtime. But in this game, it did go the distance, I like to call it, and it did go over and over. So sometimes I take the lesses. Right here, I took the lesses. Right here, I took the lesses also. Here, I think I actually messed this play up, but these were two good plays that were different from each other. So I took the Moors here, and I took the lesses here. You can see really close right here, actually by 0.5s, but ended up hitting it nonetheless right here. But yeah, I took the lesses right here, hit, lesses right here, hit, and then Moors right here, hit. So I'm probably going to send out more four-mans. I'd like to know from you guys, whether that just be you're tailing the YouTube plays or on my VIP. I'd like to know, would you guys rather have the four-mans or would you guys rather have the two-mans? I think especially for the VIP, I'm going to keep sending out majority four-mans, and then also just sprinkle in some two-mans as I see them. But especially for the YouTube plays, I know you guys like to cash green, and sometimes with the four-mans, it's hard to cash over and over again, especially just because the limited amount of plays that I'm able to put out. I probably put out like 1 to 2 plays a day on the YouTube channel. For PrizePicks, sometimes I do better, sometimes I do sleeper. So sometimes we will go on a very long dry streak for the YouTube plays. If we do cash, or if I do play a lot of four-mans, but it seems like we've had some good luck with the two-man. So I will have a two-man and a four-man in today's video, so you can kind of pick your poison, but I would like to know that from you guys. Which one do you prefer? Again, with the four-mans, you can always split them up into two-mans if you do feel that is the necessary thing to do. If you guys don't know, I do have a free plan right here that you can sign up for and get an additional 1 free pick every day. And then I do have my VIP access right here, which is $150 a month. I send out probably like 10 to 11 to sometimes even 12 plays every single day on my VIP, and that is going to be a lot of esports, and then a lot of college football and NFL in the past couple of months, or the next couple of months we're going to do. And then I also have a VIP season pass. So the past couple of days I ran a promo where I actually Venmo'd you or Cash App'd you back the $200. I took that promo away. You had to be early on that. I had that open for 2 days. A lot of you guys got signed up for it, but the good news is you can still get VIP access for 6 months for just $697. So that would normally, 6 months would normally be $900 if you're just pay monthly. One thing you can do is you can also finance this with Affirm or with Klarna, and I know a lot of you guys have found success in that, so you guys can actually get my VIP for 6 months with $0 down and just pay monthly after that. I did want to show the NFL and college football performance from last year. Absolutely killed it. If you guys don't know, I'm a very profitable betting on correlation, and we do have a full NFL play for the day, and I'm really excited about it. It's actually not for today; it's for Thursday. But this is going to be our first official NFL regular season four-man correlated entry right here. So excited about this. No payout shift whatsoever from PrizePicks. If you do pass yards and receiver yards, they will give you a little bit of payout shift. But if you go and do completions, which is honestly, in my opinion, is just as good as yards, then they will actually give you no payout shift right here. So really excited to get the regular season going. PrizePicks, for the preseason, we had some ups, we had some downs, we had some really close calls. But with the regular season, it's just going to be a lot more consistent, where these guys are going to play the full games. We're going to get to bet on some of the best players in the world finally, and not have to bet on like second strings, third strings, and just not know how long they're going to play the game. So we know, barring any crazy injury or something like that these guys are going to play all, if not most, most of all of the game right here. So Got a really competitive game on Thursday night. Again, this is happening a little bit further in the future, so just take that in mind too. This will not happen till Thursday night, but too excited to not bet on the NFL because we're going to take a lot of NFL and college football plays throughout this season, right? So let's go ahead and get into the play. We got Patrick Mahomes to go over pass completions. We got Travis Kelce to go over receiving yards, and then we got the same thing down here. We got Lamar over pass completions and Zay Flowers over receiving yards. So first and foremost, this is actually correlated in two different ways. I'll show you guys. So first correlation is going to be between these pairs. So we got quarterback and tight end. So Kelce, Mahomes. This is pretty much how I explain correlation to anyone. Is like the more that Mahomes throws, the more likely that Travis Kelce is going to go over yards, right? So the more completions he gets, the more likely that Travis Kelce will actually go over his yard total. So if Mahomes, if he ends up getting like 30, 32, 33 completions, it's likely that, maybe 5, 6, 7, even 8 sometimes completions will go to Travis Kelce, and then a lot of those are going to be for a ton of yards, right? So if Mahomes, if he's throwing a lot, it's likely to be to Travis Kelce. Same thing with Lamar, if he's throwing a lot, it's likely to be to his number one receiver, Zay Flowers. You could also slot Mark Andrews in here. I just like Zay Flowers' line a little bit better here, and that's why I went with it. This is also correlated based on the game state. So if this game goes into overtime, if this game is a really close gunslinging, back and forth game with a ton of passing, which I'm sure everyone's watched a NFL game be like that before, or even college football game be like that before, where there's a lot of passing going on, there's a lot of receiving yards going on, it's a back and forth battle, especially between two really high-class teams like this, the Chiefs and the Ravens. Both could potentially be Super Bowl teams by the end of this year, right? If it is a close game, it goes into overtime, or it's just back and forth, it's fourth quarter, Mahomes gets the ball, he's passing a ton down the field, then Lamar gets the ball, he's passing a ton down the field, then that is also going to be good. So we have correlation inside here with quarterback, receiver, and then we also have the whole sort of slip being correlated with if this is a close battle, if this is a overtime battle, then most of these things should happen too. So again, if this goes into overtime, then Patrick Mahomes should get 30 plus completions, Lamar should get 27, 28 completions. Not saying it has to go into overtime for this to hit by any means. Again, Lamar could throw a touchdown to Zay Flowers right here, and that would be 60 yards for Zay Flowers, and he would easily hit his over. Just that could happen in the first quarter, right? So hopefully you guys understand that. I'm probably going to keep explaining this as the weeks go on, but as we get more and more into the season, probably explain it a little bit less and less, and just kind of tell you guys that these are correlated. So hopefully you guys understand that, how that's correlated, and then let's go ahead and hop into the Counter-Strike play of the day. This is also correlated. We've been doing this for months and months and months, pretty much since like February or March. This has been a bread and butter of this channel, really since the NFL was now in the offseason, but really I majoritively take Counter-Strike plays and League of Legends plays because the games always happen, so there's always stuff to bet on pretty much every day. So this is something that has really profited us a ton, and we do have Counter-Strike correlation here, so I'm taking the less and less right here. So one player on the team Boss, one player on the team Take Flight, they are playing today at 4 p.m. and I'm taking their lesses. So because this is correlated based off of game length, so like I explained earlier in today's video when I showed you guys the 2-mans, the games either go really long, go the distance, maybe go into overtime, or they're really short and one team dominates the game. So hoping for this game that Boss dominates the game. I think Boss should dominate this game and win really quickly, and if that happens, it's going to be really likely that these guys are not going to get many opportunities for kills and just not going to get many kills, and these should go green and green. So same exact strategy that I've been doing for months and did yesterday. Send it to the VIP, send it to you guys on this play, especially yesterday. I either go more together or less together based on the game state and based on what I think that these teams are going to go a really close match or a really a really close and long match, or a really short and sweet match with not many kills. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, really excited about the NFL and college football, especially if you guys didn't see this. Here is a play actually we hit last year towards the end of the season for college football, but I took a 6-man with a ton of Texas Longhorns receivers and quarterback, and then I took also Oklahoma State quarterback and receivers. And then actually in college football, I am up I went up 300 units last year on just 200 bets and 30% ROI. So that is insane. Going to have some college football sprinkled through the coming week as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Again, tell me if you guys would rather see more 2-mans or more 4-mans on these free plays. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.